Well done. Right, we're going to do some stretching. So if you have the following equipment, grab it because it'll just help you with your stretching, okay? So either this band or your long band, just to help pull the legs in, okay? So just have them nearby if you need them. So we're going to start in a seated position. Legs can be out in front or crossed. If you have blocks or pods, you can sit on them and it'll just help you keep your back straight. So if you're struggling with sitting up nice and straight, just sit on them and it'll just tilt your pelvis and give your hips a little bit more movement to lengthen out that spine. So piece of string coming out the crown of the head, pulling you up towards the ceiling. So we're stacking those ribs one on top of the other. I'm going to tilt my camera a bit more, sorry. If you're watching the recording, you just got a lovely image of right in my stomach there. So we're just sitting up nice and straight. We're just going to take the hands towards the back of the room. So take the left hand towards the back of the room, right hand on the outside of that knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, twist. And then lift the hands up, float them all the way around to the other side. Inhale, exhale, twist. And again, deep breath in, take the hands all the way around. Deep breath in, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Deep breath in, exhale, twist. And then slowly come back to center. Rest the hands on the legs. Again, keep sitting up straight. Bring that right ear to the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders down. Don't let them creep up. And then reach away with that left hand. Increasing that stretch up the arm, into the shoulder, into the neck. Take the hand back slightly and turn the palm forward. And then slowly come back to center. Slide that hand away along the ground. Bring that right arm up and over. We can stay like this, feeling the stretch down the side of the body. Or if we want to increase it, drop the elbow towards the floor. But don't let your right bum cheek lift up off the floor. Keep pushing it down. And get that right arm straight. A few of us are just this. Reach away. The more you reach, the more you increase the stretch. And then slowly come back up. Again, rest the hands on the legs. Wrong way. Bring that left ear, to the left shoulder. And then reach away with that right arm. Turn the palm forward and take the hand back slightly. Sometimes you get like a little tingling sensation. And what that is just, it is the muscles tight and just slightly nipping on the nerves. We need to stretch it out. If it's too painful, just release. And then slowly come back to center. Slide the hand away and bring the arm up and over. You want to drop the elbow. This is my tight side because you would have seen my bum try to lift up. So it's not completely on the floor, but I'm trying to push that hip and bum into the ground. And then slowly come back up. Take the hands towards the back of the room, rest the fingers on the floor, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and bring the chin to the chest. And then slowly release, legs out in front. We're going to stretch out the back of the legs. Sometimes if our back feels tight, it can be the legs that are tight, okay? So we're going to sit up nice and straight. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift up from the hips and reach forward. So if you feel this pulling onto your back, it's because those legs are tight. And then inhale, uncurl. Exhale, lift and reach. Inhale, uncurl. Lift and reach. Inhale, uncurl. One more. Lift and reach. And then uncurl. Take the legs into a V. So if you know you struggle with your flexibility, this is where you can use your band to pop it round your foot, okay? And what that'll allow you to do is once you get as far as you can, as you exhale, you can pull on that band and it'll bring your head closer to the knees. So if we struggle with the knees or hips and we're getting cramped, just bring one of the legs in. It doesn't have to be out to the side. Lift up from the hips, rotate to face that right foot. Keep lifting, and as you exhale, reach forward. Grab hold of your band, inhale, and as you exhale, pull that band, bringing the head towards the knees. Increasing that stretch up the legs and into the spine. And then slowly let go of the band as you uncurl. We're going to add a rotation this time. So you'll lift up, you'll reach forward, you'll pull yourself in. Hold on to the band with your right hand. Take the left hand up towards the ceiling, opening that chest. And then keep opening the chest. Reach over with that left hand. And it'll just increase that stretch down the side of the body as well as that back and legs. Turn to face the knee. And then slowly uncurl. Take the band off. Bring that foot in. Again, knees and hips, you can keep that leg as it is. Or if we're okay, take the foot behind. This will stretch out the front of that thigh. So get that knee as far back as you can. Sit up straight. If you're struggling with your balance, you can pop a block underneath that right bum cheek. So we're going to take the left hand up towards the ceiling. We're going to come down onto the right elbow. And we're going to reach over. Feeling that stretch all the way down the side of the body, into the hip, and into the front of that thigh if you've got that knee bent. Rotate to face the floor. Back up towards the ceiling. And slowly come up. We won't be able to go as far this side, but bring the left hand to the floor and bring that right arm up and over. And then reach up and over, down onto the elbow. Again, keep taking that left knee back as you can, if you can, sorry. And then rotate to face the floor. Back to center and up and over. And then back to center. Bring that leg out and the other. Grab hold of your band, back into a V. Take the band, wrap it round that left foot. Again, if you need to bring your right leg in, do so. Do what's right for you. So we're going to lift up from the hips. We're going to rotate to face the foot. Lift up and exhale forward. Hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull the head towards the knee. And then slowly uncurl. This time we'll add the rotation. Lift up, forward, walk the hands up the band, pull it in, hold on to the band with the left hand, take the right hand up towards the ceiling, open that chest, look up towards the ceiling, rotate, keep the rotation as you bring the arm up and over, feeling that stretch down the side of the body, but you're still looking really at that right foot or up towards the ceiling. Turn to face the knee. Exhale, pull yourself in a little bit more. Inhale, slowly uncurl. Take the band off. Bring that left foot in. And if we can, right foot behind. And again, if you need to pop a block or cushion underneath that left bum cheek, do so. Then we're going to come down onto the left elbow, bringing the right arm up and over. As we exhale, rotate to face the floor. Inhale forward, exhale up. Bring that left arm up as we inhale and exhale over. Inhale up, exhale down. Deep breath in, exhale, rotate to face the floor. Inhale forward, exhale up. Bring that arm up and over. And then back to center. Legs out in front. So we've got knees bent. We've got a good gap between the feet. We've got our hands towards the back of the room. We're going to bring that left knee slightly towards the floor. Back to center. And then the right. Back to center. Over. And up. Over. And up. Now do both. Both knees down. So both knees down. That left hip push up towards the ceiling. Rotate the body slightly to the left. Couldn't think what my opposite to right was there. And then slowly come back to center. Same on the other side. Knee down. Push that right hip forward. Rotate the body to the right. Back to center. Just bring the feet a little bit closer because you do move a bit. Now try and bring that left knee all the way to the floor and lean back slightly. Back to center, sit up, right knee and lean back slightly. And then back to center and up. Legs out. You're going to bring that left foot across. You might need to use your band if you know you don't have the flexibility because we're going to lift that leg up. So some of us might want to just wrap the band round the foot, hold onto it and pull it up, and you can hold it there. Or if we're okay, lift the leg up, pop it into the arm, hold on to that little baby and just gently rock. Keeping hips nice and mobile. Make sure we sit up straight. There's no point doing this with a rounded back. Lengthen out that spine. It will get you in the hip and the bum. And then slowly come back to center. Hold on to the foot with the hand or the band and do little circles now. We're keeping those hips nice and mobile. And then change direction. And then back to center and release. Same on the other side. Wrap the band around the foot if need be. Lift that leg up, pop it in, hold onto it, and gently rock. Don't worry about how high you can lift or how low. Just do what's right for you. Again, keep sitting up straight. Lengthen out that spine. And then back to center. Hold on. Little circles with those knees. Change direction. And then back to center. Both legs out in front again. Take hold of the band, wrap it round your feet. So we're going to do what we did at the beginning. We're going to lift up, reach forward, walk the hands up that band. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, pull on the band, bringing the head closer to the knees. And then slowly uncurl. Lift up from the hips, and then exhale, slowly walk forward. Inhale, exhale, pull on that band. And then slowly uncurl. Well done. 2 options now to stretch the inner thighs. So the first one, you bring the soles of the feet together, bring the heels as close to the body as you can, lift up from the hips and bring the crown of the head forward. Second option, we'll come round onto all fours. You bring the feet together, let the knees open, and then come down onto your forearms, pushing the hips into the ground. So the weight will push you further into this stretch. Some of us will find the stretch increases taking the bum back or bringing the hips forward. Or if you're like me, both options hurt. And breathe. Nice deep breaths in and out. If you can bring the head to the floor, do so. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. And then slowly come back up onto the hands. Tuck the toes. Bring the knees back together. Come round onto all fours if you haven't already, and we'll do some cats. So hands below shoulders, knees directly below hips. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, round that back. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the tummy sag, eyes forward. Exhale, tuck, tilt, and round. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the tummy sag, eyes forward. And then back to center. Tuck the toes, lift the bum, look through those legs. Feeling that stretch through the back, down the legs, and breathe. Now to stretch your calves out or your legs a bit more, you can walk your feet slowly towards the hands or bring your hands towards the feet, whatever's right for you. Once you're there, check that your feet are hip distance. Plant the heels, straighten the legs, and slowly uncurl. And we'll do our final posture checks. So feet should be, but double check that they are hip distance, toes forward, lengthen out the legs, switch on that core, shoulders back and down. Inhale, the hands come up, exhale forward, inhale up, and exhale round and down, and we leave it there. Well done, everyone.